Throughout this class, we'll sharpen our understanding of justice by taking concrete cases, taking actual examples, complex examples, hard problems, and exploring the principles that are at stake, and trying to articulate our understanding of the conceptions of justice. I want to say something about the method that's involved in exploring justice through these kinds of problems. Humans are naturally moral creatures. Aristotle says that man is a political animal. What he means by that is that we are naturally made to live in political society. We have speech, we have the ability to communicate with each other, and we have moral reason. That is, that we have the ability to articulate, to rationalize, to think through the principles that are at stake in our society. But it also means something deeper. Humans are moral creatures. We have moral instincts, and there's something deeply unique and deeply human about this fact. We recoil in horror when an injustice happens. We hate it when someone wicked succeeds. We feel terrible when someone virtuous fails. There's something naturally emotional about our sense of justice. And indeed, when we're faced with a problem of justice, in fact, one of the most amazing things about the human brain is that it can form a moral reaction within thousandths of a second, that you can form a moral reaction simply by instinct, and that's perfectly natural. One of the things we try and do in this class is to move between instinct or intuition and reason. And so as we face problems of justice, we'll have reactions. We'll have what you might call a gut feeling about what the right thing to do, what the just thing, what the fair thing to do would be. But the goal of this class is to move from intuition to reason, to try and move from our reaction, our emotional, our intuitive response to a moral problem, to articulate the reasons, the principles, as clearly as we can. We want to take our reactions and try and turn them into principles. We want to do this because we take particular individual problems of justice, and we want to use those to think about the general conditions of justice. In other words, we want to move between the particular and the general, the specific case and the general principle that are at stake in the search for justice. So let's start that with a specific example.